Hola, familia boy. It's your boy June Freedom, and you're checking out Music Exclusives TV. Deja.
Keep going now, we at a classic. When De Leon, she wanna Molly. I wanna Ali.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Marie Driven, and you're watching MX TV. So we have a special guest in the building today. Very special. Coming in from Cape
Verde Islands? Is that where we
you
came
supposed
from?
to be,
I mean, you're in green right now, so you know what I mean you just matched the energy. In Verde, you know, Cape. Like, did she plan this? Did you?
I got something else after it. What's
Okay.
going on? Like,
I mean, she tapped in. She was hearing the music. She was listening to the album.
listen, let me tell you something. So I was just speaking to you before we,
All right.
No. got on camera.
No?
And I was like, everybody only knows like 4 places in Africa.
Right.
Right?
Well, you know, in the mainstream world, I like to think that, you know, there's a few of the countries that are singled out for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, there's so much in Africa. There's a lot. There's so many countries and so many vibes and, you know, genres and subgenres. You know, but you're Haitian, so you know what's up.
I know what's up.
You know what compa feel like. You know what Kizomba feels like. You know that energy.
I definitely know that energy. So, you from Beantown?
I was born in Beantown. Yes, I am from Beantown. You know.
My dad
But-
lived there.
Yeah.
I went to school there
So this
for a little bit.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where in Boston?
All right. So I definitely lived in Brighton.
Okay.
We moved around so much. Dorchester,
That's where.
Rochester,
So many cousins and family there for sure. Yeah.
and now my father lives in Waltham.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
I know those parts.
okay.
Yeah.
I know you.
But I was born in Boston, but I lived in Cape Verde for most of my adult, you know, into my teenage years in Cape Verde. So I came back to Boston when I was 15.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I didn't get to, you know what I mean, grow up in Boston like I would want to, but I mean, I got Cape Verde in me, so that happened. And AKON was, you know, he was a person in my life that heard my music in the very early stages of my career and was like, yo, bro, this shit is dope. And he was like, you represent Africa, and he felt like the energy was there, and we moved on with some things. And shout out to AKON. He really, you know, that's a bro. He always saw the vision. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Yeah.
So it's always good to have somebody that's a little relatable, you know,
Yeah.
around. So how did you even get into the music space?
Music space, man. When I came out my mom's womb, and said, nah, Cape Verde really, like, I was in my mom's restaurant as a kid, as a teenager. She would have a lot of live music. When my mom moved back to Africa, she opened up a restaurant on the island called Tropical, which is still open 22 years later.
Nice.
And she would have live music every weekend, you know. And I tapped in with the live musicians every weekend and got into, you know, getting in the rhythm of playing live music with a band at a really early age. And it just carried on. I feel like I always, you know, stuck with it, and it's what I just really genuinely gravitated towards and like to do. So now that it's become a, you know, a career path for me, man, it was nothing that I didn't think or wanted to do from the very beginning when I started. So yeah, I say my mom's restaurant got me going. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind that project and how you even came up with the name.
7 C's. So my first album that I dropped only about 2.5, 3 years ago, it's called Anchor Baby, and that album was more curated for, you know, my country people in Cape Verde specifically, because we was in the middle of COVID, the pandemic, and all that was happening. I was working on music, and I was like, let me put this little body of work together. And you know, me and my team, we marketed it for Cape Verde, and shit took off. The album kind of started picking up, started moving, and from there, I felt like after the chapter was over with that album, 7 C's was the follow-up, because then my music was already touching 7 C's, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now that my music is streaming all over the world and it picked up in a way, I feel like now the music feels like it's in 7 C's for real, meaning it's everywhere.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
So, out your own project,
Yeah.
what's your favorite song of the project?
You can't do that to me. You ain't gonna do that to me. Every song is my favorite song. It's just a mood for me. To me, it's just a feeling. If I'm in a, you know what I'm saying? I wake up, I'm hearing something that feels more like you know, a Zanzi or something lighter in spirit. You feel me? But you know, if you're trying to turn up and go out and have a good time with your friends, I have the YSLs. You know, we have Say Salud, the new single that just came out on 7Cs. Check that one out. You know, there's many moods, and there's a song for everybody on my album, especially your mom.
I love that.
I
So
made music for mothers.
okay, all right. I ain't one yet, so you know, I guess it ain't for me, right?
Hey, listen, and especially, you know, especially for, I make music for everybody, but I get a lot of feedback that mothers love my vibes, and it's just been a
That's good. I love that. I mean, the connection to other mothers is amazing. So
Yeah.
you know, I love your fashion sense.
Well, thank you. You know, it's just
So I know your project has to do with fashion as well.
yeah. You know, I like
fashion
to put it
inspired.
together.
So
Yeah.
it's just like, who's your favorite designers?
You know, I have this is the thing about fashion for me. It's like again a mood thing. Like I'll go out and thrift a nice pair of boots. You know what I'm saying? And the jeans might be, you know, Micah Mary's or something that's, you know, or I would just go to a random thrift shop and find a shirt that's like $5 a piece, and you can wear something that's 15. You still ain't going. What you mean? Like, it's not. It's not in. It's not. You know what I mean? It's not on you. It's in you. And you feel me? So I feel like I have all. I like all kinds of different threads and brands and all kinds. I just be mixing it up, putting them together.
I like that. Yeah, because you keep me.
It's a nice bowl of cachupa. That's a traditional dish. We call it cachupa. It's a stew with a bunch of different mix of things.
Okay. Is there any artist that you would like to collaborate with?
Yeah.
Who are they?
Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Let me see. Bob Marley. You see? No, I mean,
ooh.
no, those, you know, those are definitely some of the greats that inspire. But, you know, there's, I'm not, you know, so looking for collaborations in the sense that the music got to feel right. It got to be the right atmosphere or the right energy for me to, you know, there's people that love their craft and stuff. But I do have a few key people that I do want on my next project that I'm going to try and reach out to. Like Amaya Andrade is a person I really enjoy her vibe and music. Tito Paris, Tabanca Jazz. These are some real good legends in my country that I've been listening to since I was a kid, and now they're friends and homies now. So I'm like,
That's nice.
I want them involved, and they're nice. It's really nice vibes.
Tell me a little bit about your music inspiration when it comes to beats. How do you pick your beats out? You know, how do you have a diary? You just write it. Do you take walks? Like how does this come to you?
I say the creative process to me is very much vague. It was very much, you know, unintentional. That is so intentional. You know, I don't try to like. You know, I just feel like everything comes naturally when it comes to the creativity process for me, and it never happens the same way once. You know, and that's where I'm at with it. Like, I'll be sitting. I might have something that comes to mind. I'll just put it on my notes. Or I might be jamming, I make a voice note, and that's the melody for something. I anchor that in first. I write before. Sometimes I hear melodies, and sometimes I hear melodies, and I come up with something to write to or a catchy vibe or something. But yeah, it happens all kind of different ways. I like to keep it, you know, unorthodox in that fashion, because the best things comes naturally, you know.
Okay.
Or no?
It does,
Uh-huh.
You know that candid shot. You know when you're not trying to take the picture and someone takes the picture.
And that's
just
the
look
one.
good. That's it.
That's the one, not the two.
So, what are 3 songs over 7 Cs that people should focus on or people should look out for?
Man, I really enjoy Messy because it feels like it's driven, it's sexy, it's smooth. If you cooling, you with somebody, it's a nice vibe to play. And I like Iguisha too. That's a very I'm speaking in Cape Verde and Creole in that song. It's a very intimate joint. And Say Salud is another that, you know, it's time to go. We in the streets. We outside.
Okay, we outside. We outside.
That one, yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
So, when it comes to artists in the U.S.,
Mm-hmm.
give me like at least 2 or 3 that you either want to work with or you work with before.
Man, I
in the
love
past.
Tyler the Creator, man. He's innovative. He's forward. He's progressive. I like my man. His style is musically he go crazy. Man, there's so many amazing. I like Lana Del Rey. She's makes amazing music.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just, you know, that's something that I feel like my music could go in that world too.
Okay. I think it could too. Very diverse.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever collaborated with like a reggae artist, a Haitian?
Yeah, Haitian. I have 2 Haitian artists on my project.
No, I know on this project.
Yeah.
This project, I'm talking about somebody like a Sweet Mickey.
A Sweet Mickey for president? Oh.
You know he's an artist?
Yeah, I know. My man was doing the shindig back in the day with the. I see some videos. Yeah, I have some friends that actually.
How about his sons? I'm talking about his sons.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
If you had one advice to give an up and coming artist, what would it be?
Stay in the moment. You know, stay present. Because oftentimes we just, you know, we're trying to get to the next thing and, you know, trying to rush to the next and the next, and we forget that this moment is things that we always wanted to, you know, achieve and be at since the beginning of time.
One more question. What June Freedom? Give me what's that? What's behind that?
June, you know, I'm sure my dad's a senior, I'm a junior. June is short.
Okay.
Yeah, June is short for junior. And Freedom came from a guitar case that was a logo on the guitar case, and it was like, yo, you be feeling free when you be jamming and stuff. And I'm like, and it just stuck. I just kind of, you know, I'm still trying to find that freedom every day. That's what we wake up and go after. So it's,
Where could everybody stream 7 Seas?
you can find me on every platform, streaming platform out here. Type up my name and get you some 7 Cs. Get you some Anchor, baby. Tune in, tap in, feel the frequencies.
Well, guys, 7 Seas is out now. It's on all platforms. You don't want to miss it. You even can Shazam it, okay?
Yes.
So we're here with June Freedom, and we're about to be out.
Deja familia, boy.
Keep going now, we at a class. When Delia, she wanna Mali. I wanna.